Disgraceful and appalling. Those were the words used by the United States and the United Nations after an Israel airstrike killed 10 people near the entrance of a United Nations school sheltering Palestinian civilians. The school was reportedly being used as a shelter for about 3,000 people. It was the second attack on a UN school in less than a week and the seventh over the course of Israel's assault. Chris Gunness, welcome back to Democracy Now! Tell us what you know about the attack on your shelter.
Well, we know that at 10:45 yesterday morning, there was some kind of missile strike, Israeli missile strike, just adjacent to the front gate of one of our schools in Rafah, where thousands, more than 3,000 people were taking refuge. Now, don't forget, these are people who were told, many of them were told by the Israeli army to leave their homes. What do? They walk through a battlefield, effectively. They turn up at a UN, assumed to be UN safe sanctuary, and then they get killed there. You have to draw your own conclusions, but when I hear your introduction, your excellent introduction, talking about the reaction of the State Department, and when I hear your introduction and I hear what you say about the Secretary General, it's clear that the outrage and indignation of the world is real. This is visceral, genuine shock and indignation at what has happened, and one hopes that the way that this can be channeled will be through a proper investigation. The way that that international indignation must be quelled is through the truth coming out, and that is why we again yesterday called for an investigation. That is why, no doubt, the State Department has backed our call for an investigation, because let's focus this issue on where it should be focused: the victims. If you know anyone who's ever been the victim of this sort of violence, let me tell you that the road to recovery is long and hard, but the first baby step on that painful route is knowing the truth. And that is what we owe the victims and their families of this appalling incident. There is no greater denial of human dignity than to be denied a proper, full a death which is not anonymous. Behind all of these statistics are people with dignity and destinies that must be respected.